Well, we here at Sac Co are highlighting the talented members of our community by shining a spotlight on local musicians. And today I am thrilled to have artist Ian J Knighton on the show, and he's absolutely no stranger to the music industry. My friend, you have an incredibly impressive background here. You were actually on BET Sunday Best and the winner of Sacramento's very own X Factor. So congratulations, round of applause for you. But first I want to talk to you about your experience on BET. What was that like?
Well, in 2007, I had just moved to Sacramento, California, changing my life, changing the scenery from coming from the East Coast. And I was sitting in my living room watching season 1, and I just had a divine inspiration that next year I was going to do the show.
No way.
And it happened.
Wow.
I was casted as one of the top 20 finalists on BET Sunday Best Season 2. It was a great experience.
That's awesome. Good for you. So you were just sitting there and watching and you're going, yeah, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be on that show next year.
There you go. Awesome. All right. And that's what you did with Sac Co too, right? You're watching Sac and you're like, I'm going to go do that. And then here you are. Just kidding. Okay. And then also Sacramento's X Factor. Tell us about that experience because you won that.
Yes, they were holding local auditions via another broadcasting here in Sacramento, California. And I went to that audition, I would say about 2 weeks after a major surgery.
No way.
And went through the process of that, and they flew me to the actual audition where I was actually one of the top 100 in X Factor for season 1.
No way.
Yeah, but I won Sacramento's X Factor 2011, if I am correct.
Wow. Okay. So you, my friend, have really been able to develop a great experience in the music industry in performing. You had mentioned that you came from the East Coast when you moved here. You're originally from Georgia, right?
I am.
Okay. So tell me about your path coming here to Sacramento. What led you over here?
Well,
Was it just a series of things? Just as a musician, you're like, you know what? I got to go change the scenery like you mentioned.
It actually wasn't a musical move. It was actually a divine move.
Okay.
In 8th grade, where I matriculated at Randolph County Elementary School, we did a time capsule, and I said I wanted to live in Sacramento, California.
No way.
I promise. I don't have any family from California.
Okay.
And I wrote down in 8th grade that I wanted to live in Sacramento, California, and I wanted to be a plastic surgeon. Well, I'm not a plastic surgeon, but I do live in Sacramento, California.
That is the coolest. Okay, so now 2 things where you're like, you know what, I'm just going to go do that. And you did. That's inspirational in itself, let alone being a very talented musician. So very, very cool, my friend. All right, so let's talk, though, about your music because you sing. What inspired you? Where did your love for music begin? And how did you get to where you are today?
Well, I started singing at the age of 4 in church, like many of us do. I come from a singing family. I then went on to college and started studying classical music.
Oh, good for you.
And I obtained my first undergraduate degree in vocal performance and theatrical performance.
Lovely.
I am a tenured and trained operatic tenor. I sing in 6 languages.
You do?
I do.
Wow. Okay. So, and then obvious why you were able to do all the things that you've done. Go on BET, do the X Factor, do Sacramento's X Factor.
Yes.
You are a very educated individual when it comes to singing and music. I absolutely love this. Okay. So you have an upcoming performance, though. We want our viewers to come see you. Where can they see you perform live?
Well, my up-and-coming performance will be on April 12th. That's Friday. And I am hosting what all the celebrities are doing now, a master class. Well, I am taking 8 contestants and giving them 3 weeks of private lessons with me. And they're going to be presented along with some other artists here in the city who are revered for vocal coaching and giving voice lessons.
That's perfect.
So that's the next performance that you guys can see me on.
Okay, excellent. How wonderful. What a great opportunity, too, for our viewers as well. You're bestowing upon them your knowledge, your experience. How good of you. I love that. Okay, all right. And you know what? We want to hear you sing here in studio. So, Ian, I'm going to go ahead and release you and allow you to walk on over to the Sac Co performance stage. In the meantime, I'm going to put a smile on our viewers' faces in the way of free stuff because that's what we like to do here on Sac Co, especially when it involves the happiest place on earth. We want you to get your ears on in time for the Mickey and Minnie celebration. We're toasting to the legendary duo that started all for the 90th celebration festivities. And of course, we want you to go for free. So this is what we're giving away. It's a pair of tickets to Disneyland Resorts, 2-day, 1-park-per-day tickets. But that's not all, because one lucky winner is going to receive a grand prize package, including a 2-night stay at a hotel of Disneyland Resort. You get 4 3-day, 1-park-per-day tickets, airfare, plus ground transportation. This is the whole experience, my friends. So to enter, you must be 18 years or older and only 1 entry per household. Also, if you have won a prize here on the show in the last couple of months, we ask politely that you sit this one out and have somebody else have a chance to win for free. All right, good luck to you, though, when you do enter on our Facebook page. And you know what? We're going to wrap up this Friday with a very special performance by Ian J Knighton with his rendition of the Dixie Chicks. I hope all of you have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday at 9 on Sac Co. Ian, take it away, my friend.
I heard the preacher say, "Thou shalt not kill." I don't wanna hear nothing else about killing, and that is God's will. 'Cause our children are watching us. They put their trust in us. They're gonna be like us. So let's learn from our history and do it differently. I hope for more love, more joy and laughter. I hope we can do it more fearlessly. I hope we'll have more happy ever after. And we can all live more fearlessly. And we can lose all the pain and misery. I hope. Oh, Rosie, her man gets too rough, but all she can say is he's a good man. He don't mean no harm. He was just brought up that way. 'Cause our children are watching us. They put their trust in us. They're gonna be like us. It's okay for us to disagree. We can work it out lovingly. More love, more joy and laughter. I hope we can do it more fearlessly. I hope we'll have more happy ever after. And we can all live more fearlessly. And we can lose all the pain and misery. I hope. There must be a way to change what's going on. No, I don't have all the answers. For more love, more joy and laughter. I hope we can all live more fearlessly.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.